Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Bald Guy Predictions. My name is Ben Wade. This here's my stepson, Gavin Ryan Dolan. He's going to sit in on me or on these predictions with us today because Jason is not here. So I'm glad to have you, Gavin. Do you like the fights?
Yes.
You do? You like watching them?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, me and Gavin, we're going to go over UFC 208, Holm versus Randamie. This is next week, February 11th, in Brooklyn, New York. I'm going to go over these rather quick because my main man here has a hard time sitting still. So, for the first fight of the night, we've got Rick Glenn versus Felipe Nover. This will be in the 145-pound division. Rick Glenn has a record of 18-3. Felipe Nover 12-7. Rick Glenn is currently the favorite at a minus 215, and Felipe is the underdog at a plus 165. I see Rick Glenn being a more active fighter, so I am going to choose him as the winner, and I think it's going to be a decision. So, Gavin, do you think Rick is going to win, or do you think Felipe is going to win?
Felipe.
All right. Gavin says Felipe is going to be the winner. I, however, say Rick is going to be the winner. So, on to the next fight. We have Ryan LaFleur versus Rowan Carneiro. This will be at 170 pounds. Ryan LaFleur has a 12-1 record. Currently the favorite at a minus 280. Rowan Carneiro is 20-10 record, and he is the dog at a plus 200. The way that I see this fight going is Ryan will be more active. I'm curious to see how he's going to match up because Rowan does have a 100% takedown defense. So my pick for this fight will be Ryan LaFleur by decision. Gavin, do you think Ryan is going to win, or do you think Rowan is going to win?
Rowan.
Rowan. All right.
Rowan.
Rowan?
Yeah.
All right. On to the next fight. This is the heavyweight division. We've got Luis Enrique versus Marcin Tybura. Luis Enrique has a 10-2 record. Marcin has a 14-2 record. I'm really not sure on this fight. It's heavyweight division. I don't know much about either one of those, so I'm just going to randomly throw out a guess on this fight and say that Mr. Enrique wins by submission. Then let's go with round 2. Gavin, do you think Luis is going to win, or do you think Marcin is going to win? Marcin, okay. All right, on to the next fight. We've got Ian McCall versus Jared Brooks. This will be at 125 pounds. Ian McCall's had a rough bit of luck as far as getting his fights to go all the way and get into the octagon. He's had, I believe it's 3 now in a row that fighters have been hurt or something's happened and he has not been able to fight. He is currently ranked number 6. And Jared Brooks has an 11-0 record, undefeated. Ian McCall has a 13-5 record. Ian McCall is the favorite at a minus 145. Jared Brooks is the dog at plus 105. My pick for this fight is Uncle Creepy. Ian McCall wins by decision. Gavin, do you think Ian is going to win, or do you think Jared is going to win?
I think Jared.
Jared? You think Jared's going to win?
Yeah.
Okay. On to the next fight. 155-pound division. This is Nick Lentz versus Islam Makhachev. This is a pretty interesting fight. This should be a pretty good back and forth fight. Nick Lentz has a record of 29-7. and Islam Makhachev is the favorite. Has a 13-1 record. Islam is the favorite with a minus 195 odds. Nick Lentz is the underdog with plus 155. I think this will be good back and forth. I think we'll get to see everybody's skills in this fight. I am a big Nick Lentz Carney fan, so I am going to make my prediction. Nick Lentz submission in round 3. That'll be my pick. You're going to have to wait. We're recording right now. Okay, we're almost done. Okay. Okay, they can hear you. We're recording. They can hear you. All right, isn't it cute, guys? All right, so, Gavin, do you think Nick is going to win, or do you think Islam is going to win?
Islam.
You think Islam's going to win? Okay, there you have it, folks. Excuse me. All right, on to the next fight. This is a 125-pound division. We have Wilson Reese versus Ukla Sasaki. Wilson Reese is currently ranked number 5, and Ukla is unranked. Sasaki he is currently the dog, a heavy dog, at a plus 400. Wilson Reese, with a 21-6 record, is the favorite at a minus 600. Pretty straightforward for me. We are going Wilson Reese, probably by decision. Should be a pretty active fight. Gavin, do you think Wilson is going to win, or do you think Sasaki is going to win?
Sasaki,
he says.
Ben, I love you.
I love you too, buddy. I'm glad you're doing a video with me. Aww. Okay, folks, on to the next fight. We've got, excuse me, Randy Brown versus Bilal Muhammad. This is at 175 pounds. Sorry, to 170 pounds. Randy Brown has a record of 9-1. Bilal with 10-2. This currently is a pick'em fight, so odds are pretty close. Could be either way. My prediction is Muhammad by decision. Gavin, do you think Randy is going to win, or do you think Muhammad is going to win?
Muhammad.
Muhammad? Okay. All right. Okay, here comes another pretty interesting fight. We are up to the 155-pound division. This is number 10 ranked Dustin Poirier versus Jim Miller. Dustin Poirier has a record of 20-5. Jim Miller 29-8. Dustin's got 10 KOs and 6 submissions. Jim Miller has 4 KOs and 14 submissions. Dustin the Diamond Poirier is currently coming in at a minus 405 versus Jim Miller with plus 285 for his odds. This is I love watching Dustin Poirier fight. Jim Miller, this should be a great fight. So my pick, I'm going to go with Jim Miller. This is also my upset of the night. Thanks, buddy. I love you too. This is for my upset of the night. Excuse me. Pretty big dog there. But I'm going with Jim Miller with the submission in round 2. Gavin, do you think Justin is going to win, or do you think Jim Miller is going to win?
Jim Miller.
Jim Miller. All right.
Jim Miller.
Jim Miller. Right. There you have it, folks. Okay, so on to the next fight. We've got Glover Teixeira versus Jared Cannonier. This is at 205 pounds. Glover is currently ranked number 3. Jared is currently ranked number 15. Glover has a 25-5 record. Jared is 9-1. Glover is the favorite at a minus 155. Jared is plus 115. This should be a pretty good fight. Also, depending on whoever gets off and lands the punches, I personally am going to go with Glover Teixeira just because he's more seasoned. He's rugged. He's hard swinging. So I'm going with Glover with a KO TKO victory in round 1.
Everybody see me while I'm
Okay, on to the next fight, folks. This is Ronaldo Souza versus Tim Bosch. This is at 155 pounds. Souza is currently ranked number 3. Tim is number 13. Ronaldo Souza has a 23-4 record.
Ben, can I ask you a question?
Tim,
I'll tell it to you while I'm sleeping.
okay, Gavin.
No,
All right, I need you to sit still, buddy. These people are watching, okay?
Okay.
All right. Sorry, folks, I don't remember where we're at exactly. Oh, yeah, Ronaldo Souza versus Tim Bosch. Tim Bosch has a 20-10 record. He currently is the underdog with a plus 360. Ronaldo Souza is the favorite at a minus 540. My pick is going to be Ronaldo Souza submission in round 2. Gavin, do you think Ronaldo Souza is going to win, or do you think Tim is going to win?
Tim,
okay. On to the co-main event of the evening. This is at 185 pounds. We've got number 8 ranked Derek Brunson versus number 7 ranked Anderson Silva. This should be a pretty entertaining fight. I'm really looking forward to it. I love watching Anderson Silva fight. Anderson Silva has a 33-8 record versus Derek's 16-4. Anderson Silva is currently the underdog at a plus 105. Derek Brunson is a minus 125, so it's pretty much going to be a pick'em by Saturday. I'm kind of conflicted. I really like to watch Anderson Silva fight. I'm a big fan of Anderson Silva, but I do believe Derek Brunson's going to be a little bit too much for him. Anderson has pretty good movement, so I do believe this will go into the later rounds. I do see Derek eventually being able to land some pretty good things, and it'll probably end up being a referee stoppage. My prediction is Derek Brunson, KO, TKO, round 3. Gavin, do you think Anderson Silva is going to win, or do you think Derek Brunson is going to win?
Derek Bronson.
All right.
Derek Bronson.
Okay, Gavin thinks Derek's going to win. All right, to the main event of the evening. This is for the newly created 145-pound division in the women's, made for the women. This is Holly Holm versus Jermaine Randamie. Holly Holm currently has a 10-2 record. Jermaine Randamie with 6-3 record. I do believe that this will be a pick'em fight also. Holly Holm is currently a plus 100. Jermaine minus 112 or 120. This is pretty exciting for the women. A newly created division for them. I'm thinking this solely was being created for Chris Cyborg. However, she had a pretty bad weight cut, and the things that she was taking to get her body back were, from what I understand, not permitted by the USADA. So she had to take some time off. But that's great. That gives these two women the opportunity to come into the UFC in this new division and make history. So, I don't know a whole lot about Jermaine Randamie. She currently is the favorite. I know she's tough, and I know she's going to bring it. Holly Holm She is a rising star. Everybody knows she took care of Ronda Rousey. She is a very decorated boxer. So we've got boxer versus, I believe, kickboxer, Muay Thai, in Randamie. I think this is going to be a great fight. I do not think this is going all 5 rounds. I believe one of the women will get the better of the other. And my pick for this fight is going to be Holly by referee stoppage, TKO, somewhere in round 4. Gavin, do you think Holly is going to win, or do you think Jermaine is going to win?
Jermaine.
All right. Gavin believes that Jermaine's going to win. Okay, folks, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Those are my picks for UFC 208. Sorry we're a little rushed. It's just me and the boy hanging out today. He's got his picks, and I've got mine. I went 8-4 last night, 66%. It was a good night of fights. I need to get up into that picking 10 or better with my predictions. So hopefully this week we'll turn it around and we can get up into that 80% mark. Once again, I do appreciate everybody watching. Smash the like button, subscribe, and share my videos. Please, if you have any differences of opinion, put them in the comments. I would gladly care to read those. So, we are going to sign off. You can tell everybody bye, Gavin.
Bye.
Bye. Look in the camera. Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Wave. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.